Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Slow Podcast. Hey, you know what it is, your weekly podcast on the Sakamichi series, idol groups. It's going to be Nogizaka 46, Sakura Zaka 46, and Hinata Zaka 46. This is season 5, episode 9. This week we got some news coming out from, Nogizaka. We got some new playlists coming out. We got some commercials from Sakura Zaka 46, as well as a new PV from Hinata Zaka. But before we get into all of that, I'm one of your hosts. I'm Jimmy, aka Jimmy Tweets, and I'm all joined as always by my friend, my fellow host. We have Josh, Mr. Josh Box.
How's it going, everyone?
Hey, how is it going, Mr. Box, dude? Here we go.
It's going better than it has the rest of the week for me. I've been a sick boy.
Oh no.
At first, I had a cold. I think it started like around when the podcast was, and then the next day I was like bedridden.
Yeah. I remember we were talking about it last time. You were like, you're starting to get sick after we linked up at DreamHack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then
are you starting to feel a little bit better now, though?
From that, yeah. And then I went back to work on Thursday because I was like, okay, I'm starting to feel better. And then Friday, I got a stomach virus, so I was out for like the whole weekend.
No.
And then
Oh no.
Up until today, I'm like, everything's working as it should. So it's been a journey this week.
Yeah. How's that been with like everything, like work and school and stuff? Have you been able to like keep up, or you just been like, I'll get to it when I get to it?
I'm like I've literally been like almost like just in bed and just like walking around. It's like, oh, time to go back to bed.
Oof.
No, it was not the COVID. I took the test. I checked.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, man.
You know.
Yeah. Just
but my throat's still recovering, but
like as soon as like what is it? Your fucking immune system's still recovering, and then something just hits you, dude. You know,
exactly.
While you're
just took advantage of it, dude. Exactly.
Yeah, I feel that, dude.
Well, hopefully
at least you didn't have to.
It was better, Jimmy.
It was okay. Been very busy. Just a lot of stuff going on with like family and things like that. So yeah, just
today was tax day. Was it busy?
Yeah. No, not so much actually. I got most taxes done ahead of time, so it wasn't super busy for that. But just like other stuff, which I was gonna remind people. Yep, today is when your taxes are due. So if you're watching this on YouTube, it's too late. I hope you got an extension. But if you're watching this live on stream, don't forget to do that if you haven't already.
Get that extension.
I wanted to talk about some of the comments we got on
yeah. I totally forgot to reply that message. I saw it and I was like, and then I forgot.
Yeah. I was like, Josh didn't respond. Maybe he doesn't like the idea. And I was like, oh, well, that's too bad because I'm going to do it anyways, dude.
I do like the idea.
But yeah, we just, we used to do the highlighted comment of the week. And, while we did notice that there was a dip in the stream views at that point or the engagement, I feel like we don't have as much engagement in the YouTube video anymore. So, you gotta give and take. So, just, want to take a quick segment to appreciate some of the people leaving comments on the YouTube release. Let us know our thoughts on some of the stuff people have discussed there. So, the first comment is from Asahina G, longtime commenter, longtime viewer. I went to the first day of third tour of Sakura Zaka 46. Buddies were so crazy about the third gen. When they appeared and performed Natsu no Chikamichi and Dead End, the cheer and scream shook the entire hall.
It's great to hear.
Yeah. I'm excited. I want to see third gen's performance of Dead End. I feel like that's something to look forward to.
Wait till they see us baddies come up there. See our hype. Zoom in a little.
Yeah, I zoomed in a little bit. I just hope things still fit. Okay, cool. It still fits in the thing. All right. Next comment is from Premium Pop. Let me preface what I'm going to say by first saying I love your podcast.
Oh,
All right.
is that a good start or a bad start?
Well, if they have to ease us into it, dude.
Uh-huh.
Um, However, I must be one of the very
Oh.
few Nogi fans that have not taken a shining to Saito Asuka over the years. Perhaps it's the cold, indifferent, and a little bit sadistic image she has, real or not. I don't know. Yes, she has grown wonderfully as an artist and performer, but never won me over. I never found her appearance on Nogichu to be overly engaging. Maybe that's on me. Um, I will say that, like, while I disagree with this person, I do appreciate that, they're not saying we like everybody else is wrong for disagreeing,
Yeah,
right?
100%,
Like
100%
they're like,
respect
oh,
that.
that's on, maybe it's on me, or maybe I just don't see it because, I think that's fair. Maybe that, the things that I like is it everything that they just said that they don't like. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah,
Like,
like they mentioned some personality traits, which I feel like are things that some people like, which is like she can appear cold and indifferent, but like she does have that gap factor, right? Where like at moments
mhm,
she releases it, and I think that's what people like kind of go towards. She's also a little bit sadistic, but then sometimes she's sweet, so that's what people like. Like at least that's like some of the things I see that people like her about. So like some of those things might not be your cup of tea, and that's totally fair.
mhm. Um, then they said, but by the way, I quickly had a look at Reika Sakurai's second photo book. As you mentioned, it's the same photographer involved with Saito Asuka's photo book.
Mhm.
I wonder if they'll just do a cut and paste job regarding the backgrounds, etc., only replacing the model. I thought Ikuta Erika's second photo book was very well done, but then again, I'm a huge Ikuta Erika fan. Um,
I've never heard of. Mm. Well, Reika's was shot in Japan? Question mark.
yeah, I was gonna say, I think that already makes it different. Is that location wise, this is gonna be New York, right? Um,
Reika's was shot in Oregon.
hmm. And so yeah,
Someone
that
confirm
that
that.
that's pretty. That's a pretty wild difference
Seattle.
already, dude.
Wait, what? People were just saying different things. Which was the true one? Anyway, it wasn't shot in New York. That's the main point.
Yeah. Um. But regardless, yeah, yeah. Like, so the setting already plays a huge role as far as like changing up the look and the
Mhm.
background and things like that. But like the biggest thing is the collaborative experience from what is it? The photographer and the idol themselves, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
they definitely
yeah,
bring
yeah.
a different vibe. Like
Hmm.
it's like if you look at one photographer, just because it's the same photographer doesn't mean it's going to be the same shots. Like
Hmm.
that's what the value of is in a good photographer. They're able to adapt to the different models and be able to add their own spin to their personality. Where if you were to just to get maybe a more amateur photographer, then it would look pretty similar. But since this being a good professional photographer, you're able to see a lot of different things shine from the model with little twists that the photographer is actually able to do with their style. Because style doesn't
Yeah,
mean the same, it means just style. It's like if you like a style of music, it's not all going to sound the same. Or if
yeah,
you like a
like
style of clothing, it's not going to be all the same thing.
yeah. So I highly doubt that you're ever gonna actually get a cut and paste job, right? Even when we complain about photo books get a little samey,
Oh, those little photo
right?
bookies.
These little bookies get a little same. Uh, I think it's yeah, the what the idols themselves contribute makes it unique enough, right?
Yeah, and even looking at Equal to Erica's, that was shot by the same photographer that did Shiraishi Mai's Passport, but those photos aren't the same at all, like at all. Or
Hmm.
even Watanabe Mayu's, the same photographer. Those aren't the same. It's like so like I would compare those things to
Yeah,
see
because he
like
knew what
the
he wanted
differences.
out of a Watanabe Mayu photo book, dude.
They know what you know what we all wanted.
um, But yeah, thank you for the comment. And then
Thank you.
last but not least, Momokun. I believe they are a regular in the Discord as well. Said
Mhm.
forgot to add let me know already started. Um
I think
I
it
don't
did, right?
It did already start. It wasn't a like forget to mention on my part. I just felt like there wasn't much news for us to contribute, but thank you for the comment because yeah, then we can address that now. in case anybody who didn't know, let me know, did already start. So you can
Mhm.
watch that if you have access to Japanese streaming.
Yeah, and also the drama for that one show that multiple people from different Sakamichi groups. I forgot what the title was.
Oh, the
Actress.
Borderless sequel, yeah, actress.
Yeah, that started already, so you guys can check that out too.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, thank you for all the comments. If you want us to kind of go through and read your comment on the podcast, leave us something that we'd have a little discussion about. Make it fun,
And
dude.
we only read the best, and we read all of them
Yeah.
because you're all the best.
Oh, I don't know if we get a comment that's like, "Oh, Josh Box is such a cutie," I'm not gonna read that one, dude. There's no discussion there, dude. That's
You
just
can't
facts, dude.
my ego can only be lifted up so much,
But anyways, let's get on to the news, shall we?
Let's.
We do have some joint group related news,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'll hold that off for a little bit just because it'll make sense later. It'll make sense later.
Okay, okay.
First
Get
bit
the
of news
flow.
comes from started off with Hinata Zaka 46. We've got an announcement. They are now the cheering supporter of the 2023 World Table Tennis Championships in South Africa.
Yo, look at that. Congrats, Hinata Zaka. Woo!
Big
Big
job, big job.
accomplishment right there. The biggest one I've heard of.
Yo, we're memeing, but there's like probably some like huge,
Oh
like
yeah,
there's like a
100%.
big hype table tennis scene that we don't
Yeah.
know about, dude.
Yeah. I
I'm
bet
sure that shit
they were
pops
like
off, dude.
official supporter of like some American photography thing would be like, "Oh, look at that. We got to go."
But yeah, so you see them in their little what was that, Mizuno outfits, dude, the tops, and then you have what is it? Will be broadcast every day from May 21st, starting that's Sunday. Uh,
Hmm.
so the exact nature of what they'll be doing, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, maybe the
Whether or not.
segments during the show in
Mhm.
between or something, I don't know. Cuz they're not going to
Yeah,
be in South Africa.
you never know, bud. Maybe they have that sick budget, dude.
Dang, maybe.
Yeah, but yeah, good for them, dude.
Oh yeah, for
Happy.
sure.
You'll love to see it.
Mhm.
Moving right on along with some more Hinata Zaka news. We got an MTV Unplugged
Ooh,
announcement for our girl Saito Kyoko, dude.
let's go.
Oh yeah, you love to see it. You love to see it. So this is going to be at on May 21st at the Pia Arena. You'll probably find more information in the website below. Um, tickets are available. It's going to be 7,700 yen.
Mm.
Um, yeah.
Fan club gets
Fan
early
club members
access.
will have early access, yeah, from the 14th to the 23rd.
Yeah, so the
But yep.
tickets already started.
Mm-hmm. I'm hyped to watch this. Hopefully, there's like a live stream of it available because
Yeah.
Saito Kyoko is notably one of the best singers in Sakamichi group as a whole. I think
Oh
think
yeah.
that's fair to say, right?
Yeah. Definitely like
Definitely like
not
yeah,
used as much as she should.
definitely one of the best in like definitely the best, if not one of the best in Hinata Zaka, and then definitely among the best in Sakamichi as a whole. So it's
Yeah.
cool to see her get some recognition there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I
Mhm.
feel like this was just a matter of time, and I'm glad they were able to do this because, like, I'm hyped to watch it just to see what she's able to do.
Mhm, mhm. Moving right on along, we got a new music video from Hinata Zaka 46.
Oh,
Did you watch this yet, Mr. Box?
I have not.
Ooh, lucky for you, neither did I because
Oh,
I did
perfect.
yesterday. So this is for Tomoyo Ichibanboshi da. Uh friend, you're the number one star.
Oh, I
Uh
thought it was number one hat. Da.
oh, it could go either way, dude. It could go
Ichiban
either way.
Boshi, da. Boshi, you know, you
Uh,
gotta say it like that.
yeah. What is it? So, we'll go ahead and watch this on stream, and then we'll get right back to you guys for the YouTube version with our thoughts. So we just got back from watching their PV. This is the regular coupling track, Tomoyo Ichibanboshi da. You know, it's the one with the rocking guitars. We listened to all the songs after the stream last time. This one definitely stood out to me, so I was
Yeah.
excited when I saw that it was getting a music video. What did you think, Mr. Box?
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I was we heard it last week when it just came out because it comes out around 9 p.m. our time. And when we finished the podcast, we were able to listen to it. So we went ahead and listened to it. And now there's a music video. And I'm glad this one got a music video because I feel like all the ones that did get a music video were a little bedge,
Oh,
but this one definitely, I feel like the energy was there and it was a good graduation song. I'm with Jimmy when I was surprised that this was the graduation song because like usually it's like a ballad of like a solo singer, but this one's kind of a fun, entertaining song, and now we get a music video for it, which makes sense since it is kind of like a graduation single
yeah.
song.
Yeah, we got what is it? A little translation of the ending part of
Oh,
the PV. Shout outs to the homie the blue slope, dude. You know, she's always translating. She's pretty much carrying the entirety of the Western Hinatazaka
true,
fandom on her back, dude.
true,
You love to see it. So to huddle, you can't make a huddle alone.
true.
There'll always be someone beside you.
Mm,
And should you lift your head, eyes will meet.
mm,
There's no gap in a huddle, neither a
mm.
beginning to the line nor an end.
Oh,
It's comfortable to be here. I wish I could stay like this forever. Or I wish we could stay like this forever. My shoulders on yours felt warm. My eyes on yours felt your kindness. I run, I kick, I rushed forward. And yet this huddle feels kind. This huddle stays a perfect circle. Let's
mm,
huddle up again someday, because these shouts of cheer will never end. Fuck, I'm emotional right now, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I was like, the song easily one of my favorite songs out of the single. This
mm.
PV kind of bedge, but after reading that, oh, best PV, dude. Best PV.
This changed it for everyone.
If you played like sports in high school, dude, that little huddle speech, ooh,
Mm,
I'll get you. You know,
yeah.
um, I I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this fully acknowledging that it is very subjective, and I have no basis on this. And I'm sure that there's gonna be some ohisamas who feel like I'm talking out my ass, and I don't know what I'm talking about, and that's fair.
That's just this
I,
podcast.
that's just this podcast, true. I'm gonna say I just feel like I haven't been able to really enjoy Kage since she came back from her hiatus.
Mm,
Like the best way I can sum it up is it feels like it's been like Hinata Zaka featuring Kageyama Yuka. You know what I mean?
mm. Like,
Like,
you
I
feel
don't
like
know.
it's a little like she's been doing her own thing? Or
Yeah. Like she's
uh-huh.
kind of like, yeah, she's there, but she's just like she's kind of like, yeah, either like off to the side ish, or she's like, yeah, almost like a feature, dude. You know what I mean?
She isn't is it that she feels like she's, like, over here doing her own, like, events and own, like, announcement kinda things, meanwhile Hinata is doing their own thing? Or is it that, like, she isn't participating as, like, a whole with the group?
Well, I mean, like Chad's bringing up the fact that she can't do concerts and stuff because of her ear condition,
Mm,
and then so she can only do a variety of her own solo jobs, and I think that's exactly it. And so what I'm trying to say, like, I'm not being like, maybe I should run this back. I'm not trying to be like, oh, Kage sucks. I'm just saying that this graduation isn't making me as sad as I thought it would,
mm.
because I feel like we've already been kind of getting ready to see her do her own thing.
Okay, I see, I think that's fair. That's fair to
You
say.
know what I mean? Like, because I remember really liking Kage
Yeah.
before the hiatus. Like, I was like, oh, dude. Like, I remember saying on the podcast, I was like, Kage is like one of those kids that like, dude, if I had like if my like son came back and he was dating a girl like Kage, I'd be like, yo, you lock that down, all right? You treat her right.
Yeah,
Okay.
never.
You know what I mean? But like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like she kind of is just, yeah, like ready, not ready, but like has been forced to do her own stuff anyways. So it's
Mm,
just like it just ended up feeling a very natural, like, okay,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I mean?
That's a good way to put it.
Mm.
Yeah, it did feel a little natural where it's like she's been doing her own thing for like a bit now, and seeing this is just like the next step of her like
Yeah.
furthering her career, right?
Mhm.
And I mean, like the ending of this music video says, it's kind of like, yeah, she's always like part of the group, but you have to like move on with life, and like this is the same thing with every graduation, right? You have to go and advance in your own proper field and in life.
That's why boy left us, dude. Sorry, it's too soon.
Too soon. It's only been like it's less than 10 episodes. In fact, it was 2 episodes ago when he was here.
But yeah, man, I don't know. But yeah, that's just been my thoughts on Kage. I've had this kind of brimming in the back of my head for a while. So like, seeing this PV, I kind of like made me want to verbalize some of those
Mm,
those those feelings.
mhm.
What are your thoughts on the PV though?
The PV was serviceable.
Oh, agrees, Mr. Box.
Look at us Zoomers. PogChamp, am I right?
Ooh, uh, God. On God, for real, dude.
For real, for real. No cap.
Like, I saw like the initial PV and I was like, or not like the initial like shots. And I was like, oh, okay, I think I'm gonna like this. It's very like, it's that gross saturated green that I really like usually,
Mm,
But then I don't know. I feel like it's missing some contrast. It kind of has like idle filter at some points even, which I feel is like a little bit weird for this look that they're going for.
yeah,
Um,
it's like a weird mix of like
mm,
the feel they're going for, but like more of the idle filter that you're mentioning about, where it's
yeah,
like a little distracting.
yeah.
Like
Especially when
go
it's
ahead. Go
so
ahead.
saturated, right?
Yeah, yeah. When everything's so saturated, yeah. I feel like the solo shots of her with the white that kind of matches with like the filter that's
Mm-hmm.
going on, but then everything else kind of like just breaks it apart because like that shot is so neutral, and then you get the explosion
Yeah.
of color with the field and the blues everywhere, where it's like I kind of see them going for that, but at least make it a little thematic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's I don't know. It seems very like there's two different TVs happening here, and
Yeah.
I was waiting for them to like kind of mesh at the end into one, right? But I don't think
Mm-hmm.
it ever really happened, right? It was just
Hmm.
like, all right, here's me playing soccer with my Hinata Zaka girlies, dude.
Hmm.
Like everyone's having fun on the field, and then now here's me walking this lonely road, dude.
Hmm.
And I guess the culmination should be the huddle, but I wish that it was in the cinematography a little bit more,
Mm. Yeah, yeah. Because then we get the random shots of her at Best Buy, and it's like, okay, what's going on here?
Yeah.
I mean, I get that's the memory segment of the music video that a lot of these graduation music videos have of like variations on like, oh, let's see some memories from the past. Like we've seen other ones where it's been slideshows going on, other ones where it was paintings on the wall, and then this one it just happens to be at a TV store.
Yeah. Where is it? The all the monitors and stuff like that, and she's
Hmm.
looking back on the past, dude.
Hmm. And
Um,
the rest of the shots are either dancing on the field or the members signing the
mhm.
ball, and that's like
Yeah.
there's no like I almost wish there was a flow. Like they could have almost made this like why did that name go away? Nogizaka Nishinona's last single.
Kairimichi?
Kairimichi. They could have made this Kairimichi-esque with the whole
Mm.
soccer playing field, because they have shots of them training together. So I feel like they easily could have done a narrative here and really like told a better story.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It has the frameworks, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly.
Like,
Like the locations are there. We have the members there. I almost feel like they just needed to like organize all together and make it like one continuous thing.
mhm. Yeah, yeah. I definitely think that, yeah, maybe they had just storyboarded a little bit better,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
you know?
Hmm.
Because yeah, definitely like the shots were there, and it feels like things were definitely lining up for that to be like be the case, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
But anyways, shall we give it a rating, Mr. Box?
Let's.
All right. Let's start with the PV
Okay.
on a scale of 1 to 10.
Okay.
Uh, on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
6.
6.
Dang.
Oh.
Yeah, I think this one 5 for us is usually the average, like an average Hinata music video. But for this one, I'm gonna like tweak it a little bit and make it like an average graduation kind of music video, just because this is a big aspect of it, and I feel like they were able to do it better than I've seen other graduation music videos. The song might
Yeah,
have
yeah,
some
yeah.
influence to it, but I feel like just the happy themes, and then like the ending was a nice touch where usually they like force it down your throat, but in this case, it was a nice like little reminder at the end, especially with the message that added a lot of impact to it. And
Mhm.
I think overall, it was just like a little bit better than a regular Hinata music video.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Like it still looks really good, right?
Mm,
I think the biggest dock of points is just what it could have been. And I know chat's giving us shit because like, oh, it's a B side, it's not an A side. And like normally I agree, but it's not like we're asking for it to have more budget or anything like that. I was just
yeah.
if they had just storyboarded a little bit differently, I think it
Mhm.
would have been it would have a stronger narrative, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Um how about the song?
Oh, the song, okay.
All right. On go. 3, 2, 1, go. 8.
7? I'm between 7
Oh,
and 8. I'm between 7 and 8. I could be I think I'm pushing towards 8, but I'll be safe with 7 for now.
I'm gonna be honest, I give it 8 for the guitars, dude.
Ooh, the guitars, both of them.
It's already a fun song. Like we said, we when we first heard it, I was not expecting this to be the Kageyama Yuka graduation song.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, but like I like that. I like it. I like that some, it's nice to take a break from the what is the word? Like the emotional, sad
Mm,
old type graduation songs,
yeah.
a little bit more motivational, more
Yeah,
looking forward,
yeah.
yeah, and especially with a group like Hinata Zaka where in at least to me, they represent, like, very young, like, like, hopeful members, like,
Mhm.
yeah, their whole lives ahead of them, It's not like, they're not Yukirins who, have deigned to become idols for all of you know?
Uh-huh.
Like, it's nice to see that it's not like, yeah, this just sad lingering, like, "Oh, everything I amounted for to was in the past," kind of feel, but it's more of like, "Oh,
Mm,
forward to
yeah.
what I'm going to accomplish in the future," you know?
But it's true, does have a good message behind it, and it has that energy to follow along with it too. And it's just a fun
Mhm.
song overall, and I feel like from the single, this is like my one of my top 2 songs on here, so I already liked it. You know what? I'm gonna push it to the 8. 8 out of 10 for me.
Oh,
There we go.
I mean, when was the last time we had an idol song with guitars like this, dude? You know what I mean?
Ooh, it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, okay, you always get the one, like, guitar solo that pops off.
Mhm,
That's fine. But they had the dual guitar, dude.
mhm, mhm. One doing the
Mm.
little accentuate the single note drawn
Mhm,
out, and the
mhm.
other one going in the background, adding some. It's kinda like a piano, right? It's like the lead with the bass. That's kinda what they were
Yeah,
doing.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So good stuff. Hinata Zaka 46.
Yeah.
One last bit of Hinata Zaka 46 news before we forget. We discussed it before, but our homegirl Mi Pan, right, was in the musical version of Spy Family, playing the wife Yor. And as we complained, because we didn't really cover it much, it's not like we could watch it anyways. Well, apparently they heard us and
Oh.
said, "Okay, stop your complaining. We have a Blu-ray release for
Oh.
Spy Family, or the musical Spy Family, dude." So you see Nippon here on the side. So this is one cast. This is another cast, obviously, right? Yeah. Let's see. Let's click over on the Blu-ray link, dude.
Oh, what comes with? Let's see.
So for the low price of 22,000 yen, dude, a little bit, it was just around $200.
$200. Yeah.
Mhm. You get version S,
Oh.
which obviously we don't care as much about. But then there's version F with Sasaki Mire as
Oh,
your,
there we go. That's the one we want.
yeah. So yeah, or if you know there's a little bit too bond for your blood, there's also a DVD release, a regular DVD release as
Who
well.
wants the DVD?
Let's see. So yeah, make sure you go pick that up for anybody wanting to watch it, dude.
Yeah. Go ahead and watch some me bread.
Mm-hmm. All right, now we're gonna have some joint Sakamichi news, I guess.
Oh.
So this was announced during Sakura Zaka's third tour.
Ooh, I bet it's something exciting, something we look forward to, right?
Oh, well, yeah, it's something we look forward to, all right.
Oh, okay. Okay.
W-Keyaki Fes.
Oh, okay.
However,
Okay.
however, it will no longer be a thing. Rip. Press F to pay respects, chat. Or if you're watching on YouTube, press F's to pay respect. Yeah, so what is it? W-Keyaki Fest is no longer gonna be a thing. I have mixed feelings about this. I'm gonna be honest with you. Um I I, I don't think there was ever a good double Keyaki Fest. I'm sad for it because I'm sad of the potential of what it could have been and never having it meet those expectations.
That's been
You
that's
know,
been the running theme lately.
true. True. So yeah, as you guys may or may not know, this originally started out as Keyaki Republic,
Mhm.
which was Keyaki Zaka 46 and Hiragana Keyaki Zaka 46.
Mhm.
But then obviously a lot of shit went down.
A lot.
A lot of shit went down. They eventually became not those groups.
Mhm.
There was the pandemic, and then we didn't have Keyaki Republic for a little bit. And then
Mhm.
so by the time they were able to do it live again, they were two different groups, Sakura
Yeah.
Zaka 46 and Hinata Zaka 46. And so to honor that history, they created double W-Keyaki Fes, which was an event that would feature both of the groups. We were all so excited when we first heard about it, like, oh, dude, maybe they'll finally bring back some Keyaki bangers, dude.
Mhm.
Or maybe we'll even see some unit songs with some of the members collaborating with each other, dude. Maybe Hinata Zaka will cover a Sakura Zaka song. Maybe Sakura Zaka will cover a Hinata Zaka song.
So much
Um,
potential.
so much potential, which amounted to them taking turns taking the stage.
Yeah.
One day would be a Hinata Zaka day, another day would be a Sakura Zaka day. Oh, but what about this double day, dude? Where both of them perform?
Debated.
Nope.
Debated.
Hinata Zaka will perform first and then get off the stage, and then Sakura Zaka would come on stage and perform. So
You know, now that you're
uh
reminding me of that, I'm glad it's gone.
yeah, just the groups have said that we're going to create their own paths and make a further leap forward, so you can see them during their own individual big events. Hinata Zaka 46 is Hinatansai, which was just back the beginning of this month, and then Sakura Zaka 46 third year anniversary live, which we will discuss a little bit later. But yeah, I don't know, man. I hate this. I'm gonna be honest. I hate
Mm,
this. I'm not happy with this news at all. Personally, I hate the idea that they like their past and their history needs to be something that they have to be ashamed of. You know what I
mm,
mean? Like it's like, oh, we just gotta move on from it. We gotta move on from it. I'm like, we can move on from it. I'm okay with moving on from it. I'm one of those people like I have never been one of those people that like hates Sakura Zaka 46 and will only listen to Kiyaki Zaka. But like they just had good songs, you know. Chad is
mhm.
correcting me. That's just mainly one group, and that's right. Because I mean, Hinata Zaka still performs some Hiragana Keiaki songs
Yeah, that's true.
because they're just good songs, dude.
Uh-huh.
You know, and like, what's the point of having sister groups if you don't ever do anything together, dude?
That I agree 100% with.
You know what I mean? Like, my only hope from this is that we can fucking somehow figure something out between Seed and Flower and Nogi LLC and
Mhm.
actually have a Sakamichi festival, dude.
Ooh, they're missing
Because,
such an opportunity by not doing that.
dude, it's so stupid, dude. Like, because okay, like I was remember how like how much AKB used to fucking do shit with their sister groups, dude,
Mhm.
to the point we would complain too much sister group, dude. And then
Mhm,
now they're all owned by different labels and they
mhm,
can't fucking collaborate with each other anymore. And everyone's like, this fucking sucks.
mhm.
Why why does Sakamichi have to follow in that same footstep, dude? You know what I mean?
I mean, they've been doing it, right? So it's like I guess in that essence, it's like nothing's too different now, but
Mhm.
still, I think like we're saying, we just missed something that even if in name it was together, right? Feels like they really wouldn't perform together or anything.
Mhm.
Like we mentioned, it's one performance and then we switch groups, switch groups, switch groups. Like that's almost the same as like Tokyo Idol Festival, right? Where it's like
Yeah, yeah.
they're like in the same area, but that's like
Mhm.
the closest they'll get together. So like I think there should be more opportunities for that. But for W-Keyaki Fes, I feel like it's kind of been like a almost like a band-aid to the solution. So I,
Mhm.
I can kind of see them just like, all right, let's just rip it off and like move on, I guess. And not move on in a sense of like, oh, let's always remember, but like in a sense of maybe let's do something better. Maybe that's copium, but I'm hoping this means something better for everyone in terms of both individual and maybe Sakamichi as a general.
Yeah. It's I'm just I guess I'm just sad, dude. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? Like,
At least keep the music, keep the music.
yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing from this is we don't want to see those bangers go away and just like well we're gonna resort to the last couple first gens that are still there and then like once they're gone we're never gonna hear another Kiyakizaka song.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, and it's just I don't know. There needs to be some kind of like balance. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels so all or nothing. You know, like, and I feel like it doesn't have to be that case. You know,
Mm,
um, and I don't know. There's definitely like a lot of cynicism happening in the chat right now, and I get it, but it just fucking makes me sad, dude. You know what I mean? Like, why can't we
w-
just have something for the sake of it being good? You know, like
that's the thing.
it's not even like I'm saying that this won't be profitable. It's just that yes, it will not be maximizing profits, dude. You know what I mean? It
Mm.
just
Like there's customer satisfaction too involving this too and like
mhm.
it's like that's how you maintain relationship with customers, right? By doing some
Yeah.
things like this. And that's like
It's
going
just
to
I don't know,
business
man.
talk, but
Yeah, and I don't know. It just seems like is it why do we have to cultivate such different fan bases? You know what I mean? Like like, oh, you're either buddies or you're Ohi-sama. Like, why can't you just like
mm,
both, dude?
mhm,
You know what I mean? Give something for the people who like both, bro. You know?
uh-huh. Yeah, it's almost
Uh,
like they don't wanna, let people double dip, that way both so the bags get lower amounts. Does that make
Mm,
sense?
yeah.
I know
Uh,
what they should do. They should get like ambivalent, right? And what they do is they make it major instead of minor. They give it to Sakurazaka, and that's the new song.
uh,
Is this what you want, Jimmy? Are you happy with this?
ambivalent about na 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 na. Yeah. I don't know.
It's like the opposite treatment of Aitakata.
Yeah, reverse evil Aitakata, dude. Make it good again.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, man. Yeah, I guess I'm so exhausted by like this whole like division in the fandom. You know what I mean? Like it's not just from this conversation. I'm like letting other shit bleed into this too, dude. Like you know, people with like, the Ohi-samas hate buddies, dude.
Who says
You know,
that?
I don't want to go into it, dude. It is I'll save that
Wait,
shit for the
you could be fans of two things at once?
that's what I'm
What?
saying, dude. You know,
What?
like I'll go into this in the break or something, but like it's just been weighing on me, dude. It's just so exhausting, dude. You know,
Hmm.
like like you know, can you
Always right.
hate
Can
both?
you hate
True.
both? Exactly.
Exactly, dude. Can I just hate them all equally. Yeah, I don't know. It's not even Twitter, dude. It's literally in sorry, I'm talking about it now, but anyways, I'll talk about it later. Um yeah, so Hinata W-Keyaki Fes is no longer gonna be a thing. Um that sucks. I don't know.
Hmm.
Moving on, I guess. So as we did discuss, uh Sakurazaka 46 will be having their third anniversary live. So this was also announced. Um, hey guys, it's not all bad. You know, we're giving you something, dude. An anniversary live that you do every year, anyways. Already, you know. um, Yep. So to commemorate the third anniversary has been decided. The group's first outdoor stadium solo concert. It's going to be at the Zozo Marine Stadium, November 25th and 26th, dude.
On a
I
weekend.
love, yeah, dude. I love how they announced this now. You know, when we're like what 5, 6 months away.
Yeah, plenty of time.
Yeah.
Usually they announce it like 2 months before or a month
Mhm.
before.
So you can plan your trips, dude.
Yeah,
Uh,
there you go. If only I went a little later.
yeah. Oh, switch the tab to soccer. Yeah, my bad. But yeah. So once again, hey, you know what? We'll be replacing W-Keyaki Fes with Anniversary Live, which was already a thing that they did anyways. You know, but I guess they couldn't just give an announcement with anything like a bad announcement without anything good to just keep the fans going. Dude. So I mean, whatever, we take those.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, if anyone's going during those times, go ahead and check it out.
yeah.
First people are probably gonna be the fan clubs, and then it'll go to general. So if you're not part of the fan club, you can go ahead and check it out before it goes on sale.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
Mm-hmm.
it's a lottery system, so you're not guaranteed to like if you want to go, you can't be like, oh, I'm just gonna pick up a ticket. You have to enter the lottery to win the tickets and then enter again, and then it goes to general, and then you go and apply for that lottery. That's all luck. So don't base your whole trip around it because you might
Yeah, yeah,
not
yeah.
get it. But and in that case, I guess you can go to the stadium location and just enjoy it outside. But
Mm-hmm. I mean, it is an outdoor venue, so you can just be close and kind of hear it, I
yeah,
guess.
exactly.
Um, but moving right on along, we brought this up last week. Our girl Endo Hikari, unfortunately, was gonna have to take a break from some of their third tour due to recovery. But they have announced that she is officially going to be going on a break, taking a hiatus
Oh,
from her activities just to rest and recover. So she'll be missing out from the rest of third tour.
mm,
Uh, just send her your good vibes, dude. Hopefully she gets better
Yeah,
soon.
everyone send her your energy.
I think we had some other members absent as well, but it was all
Mm.
it was more for like handshake stuff, and I think it's like dates that already passed. Like Chukimon was absent from the handshakes this previous weekend. I
Mm.
think Nagisa as well for studies, stuff like that. But more kind of minor absences, I guess.
Mm. It's like I can't today. I woke up with a hangover.
Yeah,
Can't go to
yeah, I
work today.
got a little too turnt, dude.
Mhm.
All right. Moving right along. My girl Mizuho Habu
Oh.
is in a collaboration movie for Gatsby and Eve Meta Rubber series. This is using Eve's new song Kororon. Yeah, so we have like a little commercial, dude, kind of thing, where she's looks very cool, very gorgeous. The
Mm.
song is very not that great. Song is good according to Boy. It's not my cup of tea, I guess. But yeah, it's I think I'm trying to get to some Habu scenes, dude. That's why we're here anyways.
Is she like just
Uh
kind of in it, or is she like?
no, she's in it. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
it just it all kind of flashes around, so it's like
Mm.
okay, I just
You haven't watched this and collected every single
there she
millisecond she's
is.
in?
Yeah, I have to my bad, chat. I should have memorized all the parts that Habu's in, dude.
You don't remember the timestamps?
Yeah. But she looks great, dude.
Mm.
Got the smoky blue eyeshadow, dude, with her blue outfit, dude.
Mhm.
Walking around this runway
Oh yeah,
thingy.
look her. Mhm.
hmm Yeah, good stuff, dude. Always happy to see the Oshimen get some modeling work, dude. It's
Yeah.
what she excels at. Is what she's good at. So
Mhm. Mhm. If this shoot was like 2 days, she'd be like, "Nah, sorry, can't do it. I can only wear this outfit once."
yeah. Like you'll have me wear something else next time, right?
Yeah.
But that's not the only commercial we have. We have the kid Yamasaki 10 in a commercial for Fiber 8000, a Suntory mineral water, which I believe has nothing to do with fiber, but whatever. Um, I don't know. There's like a longer extended version of the commercial. Seems kind of lewd, dude. I don't know. It might be just be
What?
me, but like, because the dude's all fucking huge and shit, right? Like, and then he shows up, and then the girl, like what is it? Like Ten's friend is like, oh, he's fucking huge, dude. And she's like, yeah. And she like takes the fucking picture, and I'm like, I don't know the way that fucking it's the way like that shot is cropped. That's like right on his junk, dude. I'm like, it's kind of awkward,
Oh, you're
dude.
saying like they did it on purpose or what?
I feel like they did, dude. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like, is it supposed to be like a lewd joke? And I get it, dude. Ten Chen's an adult now, but I'm like, no, not my Ten
I will
Chen.
not allow this.
Yeah,
The other commercial she was in actually got like a lot of views from overseas. I don't know if you saw
yeah,
about that.
yeah.
It's like
The one
the
where she's
one.
like growing up on a fucking like train or whatever. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. It's going through like her growing up and everything, and like if you read the comments, it's
Mhm.
like, oh, I remember time flew by with my daughter, and I was just like, after reading those comments and watching the commercial again, I was like, okay, I was getting the feels a little.
Ugh, reminds me of me and my daughters, dude. Just like when I was raising Ioki Mao and Tomisato now, dude. The
Teaching
two
them how to
kids.
cook.
Yeah, dude. Now they're growing up before my eyes, dude.
Yep, time goes by.
Mhm. But yeah, that is it. So some commercials coming up for Sakurazaka 46. Let's move on to our last bit of news coming from Nogizaka 46. Hey, do you remember making our best of Nogizaka playlist?
Oh, I do
Like,
remember
was it
that.
when Time Flies came out, dude?
Yeah.
Um, what was on your playlist, Josh? You remember?
Girls Rule for sure was on there.
Oh, Girls Rule is a best
I
one,
remember that
dude.
one. That I
Is
think
a
I feel
good
like
one,
that
bro.
was the common one between all of us.
Mhm, mhm. Um,
Skydiving was on there.
ooh,
Sanbando no
skydiving, a
Kaze.
good one, a good one.
I found it. Against Influencer, Kairi Michi. Harujion, My Rule, Naimono Nari. And this one that I always forget the kanji of, but it was in Sorezore no Izu.
Oh, word, word. Okay, I'm gonna read you a quick playlist, and you tell me what you think of it. We have Synchronicity, 好
Okay.
きというのはロックだぜ。
Okay.
今話したい誰かがいる。
Okay. Okay.
せかちなカタツムリ。
Mm.
ごめんなスムージー。あ、ごめんねスムージー。
It's been a while.
きか
Ooh,
け。
classic.
さよならの意味。
Ooh,
人は夢を二度見る。
I don't remember the title.
That's the newest one, Josh. That is the newest A side.
That's why I don't remember it.
Oh, true. Karemichi
Okay. Okay.
and what is it? Junanabun Kan.
Oh, okay.
What do you think about that top 10?
I recognize most of those.
It's a little basic, right?
Little
A
A
little,
sidey. There's a couple. There's
yeah,
a
yeah.
couple in there that are a little hidden, but
Mhm.
some of them seem
Well,
like. Mm,
well, that belongs to our girl Kawasaki Sakura, Stalker 2, the robot, who released Nogizaka released her top 10 for her birthday.
oh, okay.
She recently celebrated her birthday, so they put this out. So you too can go and listen to her very basic A sidey top 10, dude. It's okay, dude. She only became a fan of the group this year, okay?
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Especially because a lot of those are newer songs. That's kind of what like threw me off a little. But I guess it makes sense if she only became like a fan or started listening to the music like this year or last or when she started the group.
Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. But no jokes aside. So that's cool. There's a thing they're doing. Kind of bringing it back. I'm sure they had a bunch of these back from when they made Time Flies, though. There's some newer songs. Obviously, we have Skito Iu and Hito wa Yume o Nido Miru. Um, so we'll see. You know what I mean? You guys got to start making your playlist and putting it for us to check it out on your birthdays.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm,
That'd be cool to
mm-hmm.
check out.
Okay, last bit of Nogizaka news. We got some goods coming out from Saito Asuka, dude.
Oh, I bet it's gonna be
Mhm.
something super hype, super fashionable. Where like you look at it, people are like, oh, look how avant-garde that is. Look how much of a statement piece that is.
We got fish.
Like oh, like a cool silver ring where it looks like it's a fish, but it's like all jaggedy, right? And then like half of the ring is missing and stuff like that, right?
No, it's a fish.
Oh, you mean fish like a necklace that symbolizes like the peace and humanity that's there, and the combination with nature.
No, it's a fish.
Oh,
Ma. So what is it? Looks like a fucking. We have like a, what is it? One of those things you put on your phone, right? So you can have like the
mhm,
little ring thing for your phone,
mhm. You stand it
and
up.
then a little fish hood. Which, you know what? If someone in our Discord is doing a group buy for the fish hood, throw one in for me, dude. I'll
No,
I'll
no.
rock the Saito Asuka fish
Here's
hood.
the important thing: is this Saito Asuka sized?
Okay, if it's Saito Asuka size, then it'll be a fish yarmulke for me, dude. But that's fine.
It'll be a fish bracelet for me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's
Uh,
pretty interesting. I mean, it's like something they have to specially make, so this
mhm.
takes more resources than what usually comes out.
Yeah, yeah. It's cute. I don't know. I like the idea. As much as goofy as it is, it's just
Just
very
a little
like,
goofy.
Yeah, it's just kind of a silly thing, dude. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Um.
I want them to make a plushie of
So,
this instead. That'd be funny.
dude, if you're not wearing it, what's the point, dude?
You gotta be the fish.
I want to imagine Woda just walking around with this shit on their head, dude, in public, just like, nah, dude, you just don't appreciate Saito Asuka's tease, all right, dude, you know?
This is a statement piece.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You just don't fucking got it like I do, dude. But okay, so that is our last bit of Nogizaka news. So you know what that means. We're gonna take a quick break and be right back with the TV show highlights. We are back. It's time for the TV show highlights. Oops, let me change this out. It's part of the show where we recap the previous week of stuff that we watched, whether it be the regular shows. So that's Hinata Zaka Nema Show, Soko Mogatara Sakurazaka, and Nogizaka Koji Chu. Or just anything else we may have watched. Mr. Box, did you watch anything?
I thought I did something with the Yamashita, but I can't remember what it is. So I pretend I didn't watch anything.
Okay, I watched the Nogizaka Haishinchu channel. They did
Oh,
some more cooking stuff, right? I
no.
guess
Oh yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. I did watch that
yeah,
too.
4.5 gen, always the forgotten stepchild.
Getting tossed
You
to
know,
the
it was
YouTube
like,
channel.
yeah. Can we get a cooking episode too, dude? Oh no, I guess you bought just fourth gen, so never mind, never mind.
Oh
She
yeah,
should
you're right.
share fourth gen, but yeah, so you know, she wanted to do some cooking and stuff like that, see what's up. So watch that. It's
Mhm.
fun.
I think they were
Make
all
sure you definitely give
commenting.
that.
That's why they like. All right, you guys just get
Mm,
the YouTube.
yeah. They're trying to flex a little bit, dude. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah. You gotta bring them the
Um,
variety.
yeah. But yeah, aside from that, I watched the regular shows. Did you watch them this week, Josh?
I did.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna start off with Hinata Zaka de Ama show. We've got the One Choice Hit campaign.
Mhm.
Uh, they gotta go viral on TikTok, dude. The new app hot with the kids, dude. Um, so they have to do what they recorded 100 different TikToks
Yeah.
that they'll be slowly releasing onto their TikTok page. We were watching some of them during the pre-show, or the pre-show, the break.
Yeah.
Um, gotta be here for the live streams for that if you want to watch it, YouTubers. Um, any particular highlights for you this week, Josh? From
I kinda like watching the behind the scenes process of it.
Mhm.
Um, Kinda letting, like, the members go through and just, like, try to come up with ideas and, like, organizing it, seeing some behind the scenes of the shots and how many takes it takes, for example, or the different interpretations. It's almost like for some of them, it's gonna be the same thing as the TikTok. So, like, I kinda wish they kinda, like, just hid some parts of it just so people can
Yeah,
look more
yeah.
forward to the TikTok. But I think overall it was pretty enjoyable.
Mhm. I I did like when they casually mentioned like you know like the Audrey was like, you guys, you know about TikTok,
Oh,
dude?
yeah.
And then they're like, of course we do. And they're like, oh, you know, the fourth gen knows about TikTok, dude. I wish they had panned over to Kishi at that moment. I was just
Uh-huh.
looking for her, but she wasn't there. Obviously, I was like, you know,
Knows
our
knows a
resident
lot.
TikTok, yeah, our resident TikToker, dude.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it was fun. Yeah, just doing different little challenges, right? Like you know, reenacting the different faces,
Yeah.
you know, like the
Usually
different
all the members can
expressions
do
and
it.
stuff like that.
That could be half the
Yeah,
100
yeah,
videos,
yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, yeah, true. Um, and then what like the little quiz thing where you gotta like get up off the floor and run
Oh, yeah.
over and tag the button. You
Add a
know,
little
that's
activity
fun.
into it. Mhm.
Yeah, good stuff. Um,
Like, I don't think there's
here
anything,
the
like, that stands out too much in this episode because kinda like, okay, just look at the TikToks and you'll see, like, 100 of
right,
them.
yeah. You just kind of you just kind of have to watch it. There's just them doing a lot of different things, right? But it's
Yeah.
cute.
It is a little bit of that chaos that Hinata has, so they're running around and doing stuff. So
Hmm.
there is that element if, like, that's not your favorite thing about Hinata, but again, it's them kinda, like, brainstorming a little bit more about it.
Hmm. And then this week Sokumagatara, we're finishing out the Kira class on how to, how for the third gen, how to get to know the senpai members.
Mm.
Did you watch this one?
I skipped a little through it,
Mm.
just because like I remember from last episode we said like, oh, this was kind of like a little bit better with subtitles, probably like just to like
Yeah,
get through it, and I felt the same thing for this one. I, I like skipped around a little bit to like just catch some parts here and there. There was a couple spots that I remember. What were they? Like, of course, there was one with Habu. I think that's the most memorable one because they go
yeah. I was gonna say that was
it's
probably the best one.
so cool. It's like, oh, oh yes. Even at the end, she's like, "Oh, I got the door for you." It's like the little.
Yeah, the little tiny one, dude.
Uh,
Yeah, I think Habu's was definitely the best. It was just, but that, like, I don't know, I feel kind of bad because this should be like a third gen focused one. But
mm,
I was just like, nah, dude, it's all about Giga Chad Habu, dude. It's like literally all the girls' questions were like about being, one of like Habu no Onna, dude.
oh
You
yeah.
know what I mean? And um, what
Oh,
is it?
there was also Honos where it's they're like, oh, and then that's her. She likes Winnie the Pooh. All right, let's move on to the next person.
Yeah, yeah, like that's how you gotta go. You
Yeah,
just
yeah.
go with Winnie the Pooh, dude.
She's like, what?
That was
Like, I want to go. I want to go up there. It's like, nah, you like Winnie the Pooh, right? Yep.
yeah,
All right,
that's
that's all we
that's
need to
enough.
know. Yeah.
The stuff with Karen was pretty funny too, just
Oh
because
yeah.
like was like, oh yeah, dude, she really loves Hengao, dude,
Oh
and
yeah.
she's like, and all the members like the fuck, like we never seen her like really into that, and then she's like, oh no, trust me,
Mhm.
and then like like the when the third gen member does it, she's kind of like, what the fuck is happening,
Yeah.
and then Kira's like, no, she loves it, dude, she always laughs when I do it. Like,
Mhm.
okay, show us, and she does it, and then fucking Karen's just like,
He's like, nah.
yeah, nah, this ain't it, you. Uh, but yeah, funny stuff. But yeah, I definitely think, yeah, if you're not super comfortable with Japanese, definitely wait for the subs.
Yeah.
Um, it's kind of it's not a bad segment. I just, yeah, obviously the when they actually start interacting with the senpai is
Mhm.
probably the best part, and then the actual class part kind of is a little bit dry.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Last but not least is Nogizaka Koji Chu. And this week there it's just, Ima watashi no suki na yatsu, dude. What am I like something I'm really into right now, something I really like right now, dude.
Mhm. Mhm.
So if I remember correctly, first was Kubo. She had the
Oh yeah.
salted caramel nuts ice cream, dude.
Have you ever tried
Uh,
that?
I haven't, but now I want to.
Yeah. Like I've tried salted caramel and I've tried nuts ice
Same,
cream.
yeah.
To clarify, ice cream. uh,
Mhm,
but not together.
mhm.
So I'm
Yeah,
thinking the textures will add a big difference in the salted caramel, which is
yeah, yeah. Just
something that I think is the factor that makes it different.
yeah, like something creamy with like a little crunchy,
Mm. So someone in the episode, I remember this. They said their favorite flavor of ice cream was Haagen-Dazs. Isn't that just a brand?
Oh, I think that's their go-to brand, but I think Häagen-Dazs is like the classic, right? Is when they say that.
Like,
Could be wrong.
what flavor is that?
So, when you just get the tub of the plain,
Like vanilla?
I don't know if they mean vanilla. Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Yeah. See, I
Maybe
don't know
maybe they
either.
mean the bars or something, dude. Who knows? I have to watch it back. I don't really remember super hard.
Because they sell
Uh,
the little thing that you open up and you eat. I've seen them eat it before,
mhm.
but I've
Usually,
never
yeah,
like.
maybe they're. I
Is
think
there
I
a
assumed that they were
flavor?
just talking about that's the brand they usually go with.
Is there everyone's talking about flavors, and then like
Uh,
someone says like Haagen-Dazs. I'm like, what does that mean? That's like
mhm.
saying, oh, I love Ben and Jerry's flavor.
Uh, After that was what she bought the Yuna with the weighted blanket,
Oh yeah,
dude.
that was a fun segment.
Yeah, yeah.
As someone who
Um,
owns a weighted blanket, I can
bro,
agree.
do you recommend?
I recommend. You just have to get the proper weights for you.
Mm,
You have to get. I think it's the like you divide it by 10, and that's the weight you should get.
excuse me. Yeah.
So like if you weigh like 150, you should get a 15-pound one. Weigh 200, you
Mm,
get a 20-pound one.
Yeah, because the one she had was what, six,
I think it was
like 6
15.
kilos, like just under 7. It was
Yeah,
60.8. So that's like, yeah, about 15 pounds, dude.
yeah, yeah. The one I have
I
is
mean,
20 pounds, and I'm
mm,
like, oh yeah, this is the this is like a 20-pound one, you know?
dude, I'm disappointed that nobody made a Dragon Ball Z reference, dude. Like to
Ooh,
weighted training clothes, dude.
uh-huh,
I
uh-huh.
was like, because like when Shitara just had it around him, I was like, oh, he's gonna do it, dude. But he never did.
I mean,
Um,
it's a the opportunity, right? Just
yeah. I did enjoy, yeah, watching them play around with the blanket,
Oh, yeah.
getting snuggled in and shit.
Uh-huh.
I did notice something watching this episode. I think Ume just doesn't like putting people onto things because you notice she's tried all of these things, but she's
Mm,
never mentioned it before,
uh-huh. She's
It's
like,
like, oh,
keeps it to herself.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like, oh, what about this weighted blanket? She's like, oh, I got one. Yeah, I recommend it, dude.
Maybe she's one of those people who, like, researches random things and then, like, buys it. She's like, "Yeah, this is good."
Mhm.
But doesn't, like, mention anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel that. God, sorry. I have Haagen Dazs on my other tab right now. Just looking at shit. Like, I really want some fucking ice cream, dude.
I know, right?
Um, what is it? Last thing was Yamashita. She had the tanmyeon, dude.
Is that like
I guess it's
a
a Korean.
is that kinda like a cognac noodle thing? Or is it different?
I think it looks like it's rice paper
Mm.
or like a
'Cause I've had the
similar.
cognac noodle things before, which are, like,
Mhm.
0 calorie, whatever,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and also the mushroom one, which is 0 calorie. But I don't know if I ever tried this one.
Uh, Hold on, I'm like looking it up right now. But so they did it with like a rosé. She prepared it in the what is
Korean
it?
rosé flavor.
Yeah, the Korean rosé flavor, dude. It was just kind of like a spicy, you know.
Yeah, it's similar to, like, a bulldog, but except that it's a little more creamy.
Mhm. Um,
I like it. I like that flavor just from, like, trying the noodles.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, some in the what is it? In the studio with some sausage. Got
Oh, yeah,
made
the
sure it
Himura,
was
it's his favorite
Himura's
sausage.
favorite sausage. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. With the rosé flavor, dude. Look good. I'm like, sorry, I'm like trying to find what exactly it is because it looked like rice paper,
Mm. Yeah,
like
'cause it was,
thin
like,
strips of
it was
rice
very
paper or
firm
something.
when he first had it. It almost looked like a
Yeah,
ruler.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But oh yeah,
And then I
maybe
like the part
maybe
with
it's like the same as konnyaku noodle. I know they didn't mention it, but
mm,
or that it was like what is it? I can't remember. But yeah, yeah.
I like the part
Like it was. They
with
said it was
sake.
like harusame noodles, like glass noodles, right?
Oh,
Um, and yeah, because you compared it to like japchae, which is also glass noodle.
yeah.
So,
If
maybe it's
anyone in
similar
chat
to that.
knows, let us know.
Mhm. But yeah, look good, dude. If,
Yeah.
some diet hacks from, Yamashita, I'll take them.
Yamasha probably knows what she's talking about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I like the
But yeah, that
tacos
was.
part.
Oh, when she tried it?
She was like, looked up, the camera was on her. She's like, "Oh."
Like, how she, like, yeah, dropped that out of her mouth, dude. I
Uh,
was like, I
the
was like,
cowards, though,
"Oh,
they didn't show her biting it.
yeah, yeah, dude, true." They knew that bite was too powerful for
Uh-huh.
television, dude. But, yeah, that's gonna be it for Kojishu, which means that
Mhm.
that's gonna be it for this week's episode. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below what you thought about some of the stuff we're talking about. Are you sad about W-Keyaki Fes going like I am? Are you hyped on this new PV from Hinata Zaka 46? Any of you guys gonna buy that fish from Saito Asuka?
Ooh.
Let us know what you think, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Bye.